Hello everyone and welcome to Fale Português. My name is Rafaela Caillaux and today's video I'm going to review you the second secret of Fale Português. Well, if you didn't see the first video where I reviewed the first secret, take this time to do it now. Click in the link below and watch the video before watching the second one. Also, if you're not subscribed, please do it now, and you can hit the notifications button to receive all the videos from our channel. The question we are going to answer today is, how are you supposed to understand a video in Portuguese without knowing Portuguese? So that's the question that was left in the last video. And if you remember from the last video, we need to keep your motivation high. So if you have any ideas of how to do that, please share with us in the comment section. Okay, to keep your motivation high, you should look for a video on a subject that interests you. If you think that subject is useful to you, that will be the perfect video. Actually, we're looking for a video not too long, because we are going to work with this video with a long period. Okay, so first time you watch the video, you're not going to pick up many things. So probably depending on the level of Portuguese that you have, you may understand like 10 or 20% of what's being said. But don't worry about it. Don't panic. That's normal, and we'll have time to work with that. So if you repeat watching the same video over and over, so you can watch it as many times as you need actually, you're going to give your brain the opportunity to register things from that video. What happens is that when we start watching a video, we are really focused and paying attention. But at some point, we remember we have a meeting and we start thinking about the meeting and the things that we need to do. And in that moment, we lost the track of what we are seeing. So then at some point, you realize and you come back and focus again. And in about 2 or 3 minutes, your head is gonna fly again and you lost that content again. Repeating the video will give your brain the opportunity to pick up the entire video. So it's very important that you watch the same video over and over until you get like 80 or 90% of the words. So you're going to start to recognize where the words start and where the words end, the intonation, the sounds, and the order of the words, which are different or not from your mother language. So the language structure will come automatically if you're watching it and paying attention many times. Even if you're not really paying attention, just plug in your headphones and listen to it over and over, and it will help you also to decode those things and make analogies between the words that you know from your mother language and the words in Portuguese and how they are similar, and they are maybe similar as well in the meaning. Sometimes not, but most of the times they are. And these connections will be made through time. So let's see that you pick up a video and you watched it like 5 times per day for 1 week. This will make like 25 to 35 times that you saw the same video. This will create connections, so your neurons are working and they are going to make connections between them to create the synapses, which are actually the learning process. If you want to know more about the natural human learning process, you can access the link in the description where I explain the 6 stages of this process mapped by Dr. Rita Smilkstein. The second tool we are going to use are the subtitles, and you're going to see how they are important for your learning process. Well, the brain works on a closed loop, so we're always seeking for consistency and reassurance. So let me give you an example. If you're in a place that you have never been there, so you're a tourist and you're in a place and you don't have a GPS or internet access, so you have to use the old and good paper map. So you need to get your final destination, and you figured out that you need to get a highway and you need to head north, for example, to get to your city. Let's call city X your final destination. Okay, so you're driving and now you see the sign saying city X north. So that's perfect. Your brain is gonna like it. So you're going to enter that highway and you're going to feel safe that you got the right path. Now let's say that before entering the highway, you didn't see city X written in the sign, so you just saw north, city A, and you have no idea where city A is. So now you get in the highway and you start figuring if you really are in the right path. So you're continuously looking for reassurance. And if further you see there city X, which is your final destination, you're going to be happy and you're going to relax and just enjoy the road. But if suddenly you see south and city A, so like that's a very divergent information, you're going to figure out what to do next. So now you have to decide whether you're going to look further for another sign, or if you really are lost and you're in the wrong direction and maybe you need to get out of that highway and go to another place. So that's how our brain works. So making an analogy with this, if you think about the subtitles, we are hearing something and giving a second input to our brain, reassuring what we are hearing. So it's very useful and very important to look at the subtitles to make sure that you're having the second input to your brain. Okay, now I'm going to give another information. According to Dr. Augusto Curry, our brain registers the memories automatically, and that's called the automatic memory recording. It's a phenomenon where your brain simply stores everything that you look at, that you hear, or that you feel without filtering. So looking at the subtitles at the same time you're hearing someone speaking, you're also working with your photograph memory and letting your brain to memorize whatever you're hearing and seeing. So again, that's the second input to your brain, and which helps a lot for increasing your vocabulary and also figuring out the structure of the language. So subtitles are really, really useful and important in the natural learning process. Using again our analogy with a children natural learning process, we are going to see that by the 3rd year, the child is already speaking a pretty good amount of words and fairly correct. But it's only 4 years later, when they are at age of 7 or maybe 8, that they will see at school what is a noun, what is a pronoun, what is a verb, what is an adjective, and how to conjugate the verb. So they will have contact with grammar much later in the process. So they are already speakers, but they didn't have any contact, a formal contact with the grammar yet. So which means that grammar, it's not necessary for a person to learn to speak a language. I'm not saying that grammar is not important. I think it's very important and it can help a lot, but it's not fundamental a thing to learn a language, because the natural language learning process does not involve any grammar at all. But what's your opinion about it? Let me know in the comments section. Well, in the next video, I'm going to review the third secret of Fale Português learning method. So if you like this video, click the like button, share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed yet, just subscribe to our channel and keep following us on Fale Português. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!